How you doing? It's me, Zacarias. I'm here in a little asthma situation. It's getting cold. I got to call the maintenance people to put the heater on my apartment. I was supposed to go help out with the haunted house tonight, but I'm not gonna have to call in and tell them I cannot help out. Well, anyway, I went to I'm not feeling too good because wearing the pajamas and stuff. I had my big jacket, of course, and then they had people smoking a little bit, and I don't like to be around people smoking. But it's another subject. We're going to talk about this. So, what happened was last night I went to the Proof Bar on Travis in Midtown. Bought a ticket last night to go. I know the people who organized it. So, except for the DJ. If you want to know why on Instagram and Twitter I was ranting, not ranting on the video, but ranting in the comment section of my post that I share on social media. And I'm sorry, I don't care anybody saying. Just like it says in my shirt I bought yesterday. They came with my costume yesterday. Um, I'm not arguing. I just think that I'm right. Okay. And it has to do with race. Fortunately, because I was in my race last night. As you know, I was a combination of priest from what's that character from Superfly? Yeah, that Ron Arnell. God rest him, his soul, and Hugh Hefner. I was both of those characters. Since Hugh Hefner passed away, I wanted to do something unique, and then I wanted to also bring back the old day. Every time, besides identify with the character priest in the movie Superfly, I always wanted to dress like him if they ever do a '70s thing. And not only that, every time I look at Madonna's, to be honest with you, Madonna's "Deeper, Deeper," the song, it reminded me of wanting to do if I ever become a singer, sign industry person, and to do a remake, like not an actual song, but something similar, but dressed up as Priest from, because she does a '70s scene. Okay, so I said, well, you know what? I don't look like Hugh Hefner. I do have cream in the coffee, and I'm multiracial descent. Then I want to do a combination of both, and so I'm a brother. I'm also mixed with Caucasian on the family tree. I do combination of both characters, and they both was ladies men. And I took a picture with his big. His finger was a big booty. Yes, last night she dressed as a bunny, so we took a picture together. So I set up the contest. This was $3,000. So I knew that 910 by me being unique comes from different. Because unique, well, in Texas, unless you live outside Texas, you already know, and it's a liberal state. Uniqueness, sale, uniqueness throws everybody on the bus. Okay, everything expected, unless you live in a bigoted state, of course. So, this why I'm a unique person. It's hard for me to live in a state like this just if I had the money to get the heck out of here. So, what happened is, that night, last night, around by what 1 or 12, okay, and I had to get away because there was people smoking in the third. Because where you saw me last night, that's not the DJ. In the third floor, he had nothing to do with that. It's DJ in the second floor. And I think he's either Caucasian or maybe he's mixed or something. He has dark eyes, because sometimes you never know. But he seems like he's a Caucasian guy, but he maybe mixed with Hispanic or whatever. So one thing I will admit, and I know the promoters, I would wish they had a non-smoking section. I had to let them know that there's a non-smoking section. First of all, the people who worked it did not know where the $35, except for the people who was security. But the people who was there at the greeting door did not know who the people was. Okay, so I wish that the staff members at that bar would know who the promoters are, because I actually is one of my friends was there. So then the second the second floor of the proof, there was no soap. Thank God I bought some antibacterial wipes in my bag in my jacket. So I let them know about that situation. And then I went up to the third floor. They had candy. So the shout out to the DJ, and the third floor he was cool. Now, the DJ downstairs is the one I had an issue with. First off, when he had to cast the costume, because I know the person who organized it, I told them, I'm two people, both Ron O'Neill's character, Priest from Superfly, and I'm also Hugh Hefner. That's why I had the pajamas on, which makes sense, right? So we got there. First off, when the DJ, this DJ asked everybody to get their ass on the dance floor, he said, not dance for the DJ booth. It was unorganized. First of all, the people who were dressed in costumes who did not sign up was in the area. Okay. Then you had those who was not in costumes in the area, and you had to tell people about a loud music or a loud DJ talking. Excuse me, bump into people. Second of all, which is have asthma because in the third floor, when I went up to the third floor, I had to go to the second floor where it was outdoors and it was cold. And I'm not taking the third floor was cool, but I was dancing, okay. But they should not have been smoking in the door. That's actually against the rules. They're supposed to smoke outside, okay. And I had to let them know. So I didn't see whether they were taking a problem or not. When so I'm just stop going to these promotions of the. No offense, I know who the person, our person, stop going to this stuff altogether, okay? Because you have to have your shit together, and that's what it's supposed to be organized. Okay, smoking area for the people, okay, and the people at the door should tell you, okay, this ticket, this wristband is for you go all access, and this other wristband you can't. So there, what I'm saying, and then be familiarized with everything. A lack of professionalism, of knowledge, should I say. It was good. The party was good. But just right now, I have asthma attack right now. Not asthma, I'm going to take a black sea oil. And so for some reason, it's not kicking in. And I want to take asthma medication because I'll supposed to donate plasma tonight. Before I would go do the haunted house, I had to cancel today. And if I'm able not to take my asthma medication, I can go donate plasma tomorrow because it takes 7 days. Rent is coming up, okay? So that's why I use it. Okay, therefore. So what happened is, so hopefully I'm trying to pass on this. They, saying there was, and I don't understand why. No offense to the promoters I know personally, why do we have events in the outdoor when it's cold? Like when I went to the New Year's thing, 2015 for 16. It was outdoor, and if you had certain tickets, you couldn't be it. I'm like, really? You have people out there who have health issues who want to have a good time, and they should have an indoor or either a hotel. You know what I'm saying? I even want to join the promotion team, but I'm not. Forget it. They hire me. I always, people don't want my ideas, but they're suffering when they need somebody in need. Okay. So the party was good, but they should have had the indoor. Certain people who want to smoke cigarettes go to the back door and smoke cigarettes. Third floor should be non-cigarette smoking. Okay. That's how when I saw people in the second floor, they were smoking. It was like an indoor, outdoor. I went upstairs. I asked the brother that was in charge, and so I'm gonna go dance a little bit, But they should have areas where people can smoke and people cannot smoke. Okay, so the reason with the racial issue, when I got called, nobody even called upstairs. As I go upstairs, and I'm thinking that okay, I'm gonna freak everybody out. I couldn't take my jacket out because it was cold outside, so I had the pajamas, red robe, and everything. Okay. And I had to so I'm telling the DJ, I am Priest from Superfly, which I already told the one of the promoters, and Hugh Hefner. He kept saying Pimp, Superfly. I said, excuse me, when I tell Hugh Hefner, the reason I said it was racial, he gave me a look at my face. Okay, so I don't look like Hugh Hefner, but it was a combination of a brother from another movie, and thank you, it was both. Did you get it? Okay. And I got very upset when he didn't do it correctly after I told him over the counter where it was, and it was already on paper, okay? Actually, on the promoter's phone. So, I felt disrespected. Like, first off, you're the DJ. We paid to go there, so you need to cater to your crowd. It might not be what people expect, but that's one thing about Halloween. You make your own costume, and I'm very creative as a Leo. It's my sign. Besides being as a leader, natural born leader, we come up with unique stuff or creative ideas. And that's why some of us don't like us being in charge, but the ones who don't do right, fuck up, then you know why we told you so, okay? And sometimes we have to put them on blast, okay? So, the reason why I say it was racial because when I said both, I mean, it would make understanding if you were a different ethnicity and you include the one ethnicity, actually we're mixed in, but you know what I'm saying? You will get to my point. So it was a combination of both. Hugh Hefner just died, and I wanted to bring back, Ron O'Neal's character, Priest, so it could be a combination of both, okay? Because, I mean, who would never come up with the idea? The most uniqueness wins, uniqueness gets attention, it gets more viral. That's why y'all watch social media. If you acting a fool, you normally don't see, okay? Things go viral. People say things you normally don't hear. It goes viral, okay? So, that's what my plan was to, but I was not trying to make it racial. Even though there's two people with different ethnicities, and, Ron Neil 910's mixed down the family tree. He was, because that's these God rest his soul as well. I wanted to show, creativity of both and under both men who were ladies' men, okay? Um, so that's what I wanted to do. So when he didn't respect my costume thing and I told him what it was, that's why I said, no, forget. If I went without, forget it, okay? You already ruined my night. I'm not stupid. You thought wrong when I told you, and I already told the promoter there should be a list. That's one thing that I'm going to be honest with you. I know these two people who do this art, this promotion. I'm sorry to say it is not organized. And you have people at the club, previous like they did, but the African dudes rude to me at LaRue. You're not telling them, well, we promote this. We want this. Here are all the rules and regulations. Here do we expect out of the people. You just let them say, oh, you can do it. And then the person who's in charge of the place saying opposite. Then you want to know why we get upset. First of all, I don't want nobody yapping at me. I don't care if your mom, dad, cousin, whatever raised you. They did. That's why I'm bipolar type 1, okay? So, then, like when I was at the New Year's thing, you couldn't get a drink. And people was cutting in, and you had someone try to fight me with alcohol who was already drunk. Who was behind, if you're serving someone drunk, that's also illegal. And if I have told one of secure, they're not going to be brought up to kick him out. But if I act the fool, you would. You try to fight me, So, for now, I'm just not going to go to their promotions. If they didn't get their shit together. But the DJs, just because it's not what you expect based on a racist bias standard, doesn't give you right to disrespect the person who made the costume. Okay? First of all, just because your black friend don't tell who their mixed background is, don't mean I represent he or her. Because I'm my own person. And as I put on my post on Instagram and on Facebook, I am my own individual. I don't buy into, I'm not collective. Okay? And in America, since we probably celebrate 4th of July, that's why some of us on 4th of July, except for do the CRISPR addicts fighting for our rights. The first soldier to get out was black in America, okay? Okay. It includes the land of the free. That means me determining my own freedom, not some white person or a person African saying whatever, experience whatever. I, not on my own mom, dad, as a grown man, I determine my own freedom. As long as it don't break the law, it shouldn't matter. Okay? When the Civil Rights Bill was signed, it did include, not exclude, individual rights. So it's my right as an individual to create a costume. And like I said in my post, I have seen white people portray ethnic. I didn't have time to go in detail. I have seen portray Pocahontas, put Native American costumes on, put Afro wigs on, dressing like Michael Jackson, dressing like Janet, dressing like whoever, okay? Beyonce. Go in detail, okay? Dress up in Asian costume, dress up in Mexican costume. You know what I'm saying? I have seen this so many times. Even when we was talking about Uber and racism last year. A brother who drives for Uber on social media told me here in Houston there are many white people dressed as black celebrities. So, if they came up as Marvin Gaye without the blackface, okay, just put, would you sit there and say, okay, that's, yeah, thank you. You wouldn't disrespect it, but since I can't, it's both Hugh Hefner and Ron O'Neal's character, who's also African American descent, who's 19 Malay named American now fans, okay? You know what I'm saying, he could identify as black at the time because he was a black one dry rule mask, but we don't live that. I mean, we got some people do, but I don't live that mask, okay? I call it like it is. You had a problem because it wasn't what you expected and not one of your brothers, okay? You know what I'm saying? Who you respect them to live your bias standards. I don't live those standards. I don't live the perception for other people. I live my own perception, perspective, and perspective. I live my own perspective of my own self. I don't live for other people as an American, as a person that has freedom. Slavery died a long time ago. Jim Crow died a long time ago. And the one drive rule 50 years ago went away. And I'm able to check what I'm mixed with. African American, French, Spanish, Creole. The Spanish part means being Hispanic, Asian. African American, French, Spanish, Creole, English, Irish, Native American, which is Black, Hispanic, and Native American. And white. That's my background. I like look black too, but people that came on shit was way darker than me. Okay? And I'm not being construct. It is what it is. Okay? I don't fit people's criteria. Y'all should know that when I first got there. Okay? And the people who, well, the other guy, so he I ain't seen him a couple times, but the other guy that I know personally should know that I've never been expected, even on my personal Facebook. I ain't never been a expected person. People try to make me be that way, but they're so stupid. They wasting their time trying to make a person be what they not. You know, internally, okay? I'm my own person, and that's real, not what you see. Okay? So, therefore, if I came in, and at least I showed tribute to both Ron O'Neal, okay, as Priest from Superfly and Hugh Hefner. It was both costumes. Both. So if I came as both people, at least told the crowd out of respect, since I paid $37, which was $35 plus tax, had to do the cold, okay, and the warm, and deal with people smoking cigarettes. As a customer, I have a right to complain. And so therefore, I just do these 4 bad experiences. The first one was cool. The Halloween back in 2014 on West Time and Fountain, okay? But these other parties, I don't know. And like I say, they need to respect people just because they don't agree with their expectations. And then they don't fit their expectations, still respect them since they're getting paid. Because part of that money, that $35 money, plus that $37 go to the DJ and everybody else. It's a cut. We all get a piece of those ticket sales. Let's be real. Because we wouldn't have an event if there was no money involved, right? That's business. So if a person say that's what they are as their costume, the DJ is supposed to announce that he's been paid to announce it correctly, not by his own bias standards. Because everybody call it racial because it's a facial expression. Like what? Dude, it's a combination. And I told the other promoter that. You didn't get that? I did. And like I say, it was good, me dancing, but I tried to bypass some of the little bit of unprofessionalism and unorganized stuff. But now I'm sorry, and and everybody was, I don't live for other people. Get that? I'm almost 40 fucking years old. I don't live for other people. I don't have shackles on my feet or my hands. Okay? So, if y'all just, just because I don't fight, I'm not the problem. It's y'all the problem with y'all biases. And I'm talking about those who agree with this, not the ones who promote it. I'm talking about the DJ. You have a bias. If a Latino came there, would you say the same thing? Actually, my homie, when I was in Job Corps, my homie was Hugh Hefner. My Latino, he put the blonde wig. He had these Hispanic girls that was playing the Playboy blonde and made the thoughts, okay? You know what I'm saying? For Halloween. He won Did he win first place back in 2004? It did. No, I was the Dr. Death. Yeah, I was the the Grand Reaper. I mean, I don't believe it's the Wednesday, but I was that character. Okay, for Halloween, I won fourth place. But the money they gave us was for Blockbuster, and I had a VHS, and I didn't know how to use it since I didn't have they have a membership card. I didn't have a membership card at the time. You know how Blockbuster are, okay? You know how they are, okay? So that's different. But the truth of the matter is, I'm like, y'all, that's why I had to make a complaint about this. And then right now, I'm also sick. I could be making money right now because you going to donate plasma. I'm supposed to go to church later. I didn't do that because I was good when I came last night, but it's cold in here. Like I said, once I organize everything, I'm gonna have one of the main people put the heater on because it's getting too hot up in here. Too cold in here. So I'm gonna call for emergency in a few minutes. But the truth of the matter is that's the whole reason why that. And like I say that I told my friend who's one of the promoters that I have asthma, and I thought that closed room was for non-smokers. See, every business event supposed to have non-smoking and smoking. And usually, like when I went to El Dorado to see Stevie B, the people went outside and smoked. They wasn't smoking in the vicinity. You know what I'm saying? So only one that's smoking was one of the promoters, reformers. I ain't gonna say his name because I want to get his behind trouble. Bay Bash, your crazy ass self. Shoes. Acting like Peter Tosh. How about, don't panic, it's organic. I'm his crazy fool. That was the only one. I don't know if it was we. I thought it was a secret. But I hope it is, dude, because you already got in trouble, Paul. I ain't trying to tell you, baby. It was already out there, okay? I love his music. Baby Bash, he cool. I gotta get his song with him and Frankie J. And Frankie J was there too. And before Steve B came in. And it was organized, so it was organized at El Dorado, and Mike and Mike Promotion. They did a good job, and I think and I'm not trying to bash the two promoters by that being, I think the other one's more older, probably my age, because I'm older than the Latino guys. I think the other one's mixed Hispanic and white. But they trying their best, understand. But see, I said the older, and sometimes I'm getting to them, I'm more liberal, okay? But as I'm getting closer to 40, and the more older sometimes, no. And usually, you have to have, because I plan to have a club of my own self when I get my real estate license, okay? You have to have a non-smoking and a smoking. The DJ has respect the audience, okay? Don't be like Nene Leaks, no offense to Nene, okay? You have to respect the audience. They pay your behind to be there. So just because the costume is not what you expect, my costume was a combination of both characters. Priest from Superfly, Ron O'Neal's character. That's why I had the wig, because his hair naturally was straight. It was a brother. Okay, mixed it down the pantry. And Hugh Harris had the pajamas. And I was trying to find me a pimp cane, but the pimp cane, they won't sell it on eBay come after Halloween. I need it now. Okay, and then they had expensive ones, so I couldn't. Nah. So that's the whole reason why. But that DJ dude, if you saw, and I saw that proof, like one of my posts on Facebook, my other Facebook, that's cool. But no, don't ever disrespect someone who pay money based on your biases, because you heard back in the day, because some brother who don't live their freedom. I live mine. Okay, I rap mine. And I defend mine. You didn't wear a Leo, okay? That's my sign. I live by my passion. I'm very creative. I am a leader. Okay, that's why people are afraid of me or want me to be submissive. I'm not, that's not me. Okay? I'm submissive for myself when it comes to rules and regulations, but not for anybody else. Because I'm doing it for my benefit me, ain't being for nobody else. Okay? So, as an individual, and as a person on my own person, okay, and you know what I'm saying, I chose to make my own costume different from anybody else expected. It's one thing, in order to make it in life, you have to be unexpected and do something different. Just like a boring commercial. You're not going to see a commercial every day repeating itself, knowing that it's silly, okay? You had to come with something different. And my costume was something different, representing two men who were ladies' men. Ron O'Neal, priest from the Superfly 1970s, and the other one was Hugh Hefner since he just passed away. Both of them dead, but Hugh Hefner just passed away and I wanted to come something different. Even I put on that was advertising his costume on Facebook and I said I'll be the mixed black Hugh Hefner. And even a white guy liked my character, what I said. So, because he had a bunch of women, bunch of dots. Call it is. And so I went, I like women too, okay? Sure. So, point is, I was having a good time until that moment. It just took that moment, so I would prefer not to come to this events if they don't want me to come. I'm not gonna pay money or whatever. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna save my butt and go someplace else. Okay, where I'm appreciated. You have to just to accept rejection. It's and these the toxic people will not be around. I'll be around toxic people like that's why I'm not a people pleaser. Okay. And toxic people, only thing when they out there and love you for what they want out of you or what they want you to be for them, not for you. You be for yourself, okay? They don't appreciate it. And they'll act a fool and do all damaging. Includes my own family members did that to me. So the only thing they love is what they want you to be in your own image, not what you are as an individual. They're not gonna accept it. So that's the whole reason why I don't fool with family or anybody else like that, period. So, for future reference, y'all don't need me to go there or your parties. Trust me, I'm okay with that. Okay? I'm technically okay with that. Very okay. I don't need people who going to stop me from being who I am as an individual and try to use partial of my rules that I mostly look like as a barrier, which is a bias act. And just because some brother, look, I don't rep Garvey, okay? I don't rep Garveyism. The boy is the one I defend against Garvey, okay? So I don't rep black nationalism. Let's not forget that Nation Islam was bought by H.L. Hunt. That's who funded him, okay? A Klansman who not didn't kill John Kennedy. The Trump was trying, so therefore, so please, I have to tell like it is. So don't tell me how my freedom is. I post as an American, as a person who supposed to be free since 1964. I supposed to turn my freedom. Not you, not anybody else, not these crab barrels who claim to be pro-black when they not. They're all about themselves and running their life for you, and running their life for them. Excuse me. That's all that. No, what they don't like, we expect to just move on. But I'm gonna tell y'all, don't ever mess with my costume ever again and make, what I'm saying? You didn't say racial stuff, but you're old. A body language expression was, I'm not calling you Hugh Hefner and preach from you because I see it. Thank you. And let me let you know, regardless, if someone came out like Michael Jackson actually had Span dude, just like Michael Cho did, and you called him that, and Michael Jackson does not have any Hispanic origin in him. And that's his mom and dad. I know they got all of us got black, white, and American. They have Creole roots like I have, French and Spanish in me, okay? Or someone down, a Mexican down the family back in the 1800s something, or a Cuban or something. Other than that, truth of the matter is he don't have to survive. You called him Michael Jackson. Thank you. He had a jerk curl wig on his head. So let's stop the double standard, bias double standard, and because some other brother, your other friends are black DNA, don't rep me. I'm my own person. And civil rights do include individual rights. So if y'all don't like me making a post, next time respect a person's costume and the name for it. And this would not have been an art. If you would have said this man is a combination of both Ron O'Neal from Superfly and Priest and Hugh Hefner, it would make sense to the audience because it was looking at me strange when I came up stage. That too, I was upset. You need to announce, Mr. DJ. You need to get any other DJ there. He's a screwed up DJ. I mean, I'm about to be like Cardi B, what she did to that brother. No offense to that brother, cause she was wrong, but I'm about to be that Cardi B, the male version of Cardi B up in here. I ain't want to act a fool out on my bipolar medication, but I could have ended up being at the male version of Cardi B when she was performing that day. Y'all know what I'm talking about? When the system was down, she went off of that. Okay, thank you. Okay, so really, that DJ, if you there any club, just let me know. I will not step foot because you don't know how to DJ right. And then two, you should have told one of the people at the club to organize the line. Because I kept telling people, like, excuse me, they couldn't hear. Or they weren't paying attention. And I ain't trying to bump nobody for no fights. That's how fights started. The lack of organization. We should have called the names of the costumes or gave somebody a number. You know what I'm saying? An organized situation so it can avoid a conflict. And then two, the bar should never have people on the third floor smoking. I'm sorry. It's a closed vicinity. It was not outdoor. And by Houston city limits, I think it's supposed to be outdoors, not indoor smoking. And that's your own place, except for public house, of course. Okay? So, therefore, you have people who have asthma who want to enjoy, a Halloween, and that's how I was dancing. Even when the dancing too much up the third floor, I had to stop, and because asthma came in. Then I was okay. But when I went to the second floor, I went to go dance in the dance area. I know, and we were doing Latin music and reggae music. They wasn't smoking in their area, smoking around the bar, but not in their area. Okay, so it needs to be it would be nice if y'all have a certain area for smoking and a certain area for not smoking. Because right now I could be making money in a couple more hours to go do this Halloween thing, and also could make my money doing donating plasma, so I can pay my rent. Okay, so I have to call right now because I don't feel good right now. Okay, so I'm gonna make my complaint. I'm sorry if I pay my money. I'm gonna complain about it. It's not that I want not. I'm not arguing. I'm just explaining that I'm right, and I as a customer, right to the customer. I know you can have some ratchet customers, but I'm not the one. I was having a good time until this whole situation. So please learn how that people in the African American community, all of us have mixed heritage, and some don't meet it, but there are those who do, and there are those who are individuals, not collective people. I'm not a collective person. Your mind separated from everybody else. Everybody born with their own mind, their own brain, because what group they belong to. So you need to understand that. All right, that's all I have to say. I'll leave it alone. But those who understand, I was having a good time. Y'all saw him having a good time. The DJ Durflo was cool. Okay, before people came in and started smoking up there, he was cool. Either DJ not at the Latin place, not that big, like not him. It's a dude that was in that middle area where they were doing the contest. That's the dude I'm talking about. Because I want to get all DJs in trouble, okay? Because I was pissed off last night. And I was in third when everybody was cleaning out and started smoking third. I went upstairs and I just started typing my stuff on Instagram and sitting on Facebook and shared it on Twitter. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to complain about my money. Okay? So, if y'all want to cater to the people, at least use that money to cater to people. I know that not all money, good money, but it was good money. Everything was good. Okay? I call it like it is. But next time, I'm not coming to any more events. Go to somebody else this time. I'm sorry. I want to put my input and try to help out so it can, you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, this is, and then I'm just calling like it is. It needs to be organized. That's all I got to say. And then someone is trying to get into the club because besides me an actor model, I need to go to real estate this weekend. This is it Sunday? Today's Sunday. This weekend, they're supposed to have a real estate, we call it real estate investor. And I'm trying to get the real estate broker license, but also trying to get a real estate event, which I don't need a license, but I want to learn the business so I can train people in it and work in the business with the hands-on experience. I don't want to work for nobody, but I just want to get the hands-on experience I have because that's a big money right there. And since I'm getting close to 40, I think about trying to have my own club. Yep, have my own club. So, and I want to have not just here in Houston, but other places around the world. you know, so they make that buku money. So my kids, when I do get married, have something I be living in the ghetto, because I'm not from the ghetto, and I live in this old dumbass ghetto area. Ratchet ass place. Not everybody, but some people don't know how to fucking act. Seriously. They want to act all hard and shit. I ain't no Trump supporter, but damn, if he does get it is some of these people need to be kicked out and they don't know how to act. I don't say get mad for people all human, but they ain't trying to look for some of these folks ain't trying to look for no damn job. They ain't trying to do shit. At least I'm working too. Like I said, I worked the other security the other day, but I do active for her house. Like I call and let them know I cannot be there since I'm getting sick. Okay, so let my phone down, y'all, and it's getting cold up here. I gotta call. I mean, there's people think I'm over here and bring their ass over here and put that damn heater on. Seriously, they should have been there a long time ago once it got cold. Okay, so I gotta go, y'all. Bye, y'all. Have a nice day.